Right? Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Give double honor to the apostles of great men do not rule well. Salutations to the brother of the Hopeland Sin elect. There's Makazar from the Trinidad camp. Just want to do a quick edification for the elect's sake. Alright, so I saw one of the brothers post this video on Facebook with Jim Rogers, and he was talking about the economical state that America and the world in right now. Alright, so I just want to listen to a little part of it and just bring out a few precepts.
Since 2008, it's going to be the worst in my lifetime too. Be worried.
I am worried.
Good.
Can the Fed rescue us? Can anybody rescue us?
They will try. They will. What's going to happen is they're going to raise interest rates some more. Then when things start going really bad, people are going to call and say, "You must save me. This Western civilization is going to collapse." And the Fed, who's made up of bureaucrats and politicians, will say, "Well, we've got to do something." And so they will try, but it won't work. It'll cause some rallies, but it won't work this time.
And we are in a situation where Western civilization already seems to be possibly collapsing, even with the market going up all the time. Often when you do have a financial calamity, you get huge turmoil in the political system. What happens politically if that happens?
Well, that's why I moved to Asia. My children speak Mandarin because of what's coming. You're going to see governments fail. You're going to see countries fail this time around. Iceland failed last time. Other countries fail. You're going to see more of that. You're going to see parties disappear. You're going to see institutions that have been around for a long time. Lehman Brothers have been around over 150 years. Gone. Not even a memory for most people. Well, you're going to see a lot more of that next time around, whether it's museums or hospitals or universities or financial firms.
All right, so basically what he's saying is that everything gonna fail from since 2008, the financial crash of 2008. This one gonna be worse. All right, and he said they're gonna try to stabilize the economy, but it wouldn't work. All right, now the real reason that the economy collapses is that they could implement the one world order, the one world currency, which is the RFID chip. All right, because they're thinking that the plan's gonna succeed, where after the one world currency gonna be the new world order, which one world governance. All right, and that is the greatest plan. But the Mosai say he gonna disappoint them. All right. But speaking of now concerning the economic collapse, it's gonna have a great collapse worldwide, and people not looking out for it. All right, people think that it's not coming. They think that it's gonna get better, because right now here in Trinidad, everybody preparing for Carnival, and there is thousands of dollars is be spent. And when I say thousands of dollars, I'm talking about the average citizen. All right, but it takes millions, because for the shows and everything, that is the people who throw in the shows, they're spending millions. But then the average citizen who go in these shows, whatever the case is, some of them take out loan by the thousands, $60,000-$70,000, just to just for that carnival season alone. But they don't know that a great economic collapse coming, where it's gonna end up in a state just like Venezuela and worse. All right, it's gonna end up worse, and that is why we'll be out there warning people, but they don't want to take that warning. They think that all things gonna continue as they were. All right, this is Jeremiah 51 verse 8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Hold for her. Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. And that is what they're going to try to do. As what Jim Rogers said, they're going to try to heal the economy, but it wouldn't. All right? It said, take balm for her, if so she be healed. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reached unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. And that is why he said he left America and he went China because of what coming. In the Apocrypha it said that what? They're not gonna regard the kings, and they're gonna have great insurrection amongst the people. So Jim Rogers done he done foresee this and he fled. And just like the other elites doing. That is why they going in their bunkers. You've seen from since early last year, you've seen, and even the year before that, 2016, from since February, you've seen thousands upon thousands of wealthy people that's leaving the country and going into foreign land, going into bunkers. Why? Because they see the destruction that coming. That is why everybody fleeing to their own land. The scripture said the children of this world are wiser than the children of light. So while the people are in the know, they see the destruction were coming and they fleeing. Jake just here, just getting on buck wild. They enjoying themselves. They gonna end up like, I know who know about the cartoon Envelope with the Yum Yums that used to show on Sesame Street years ago, when Envelope warned the Yum Yums that if they continue eating at this rate, basically they're gonna eat away the whole planet. And they didn't listen because they didn't think that could actually happen. And that is how 2/3 of Israel are right now. They're like Yum Yums. They just want to continue in their reveling, continue in the delicacies, continue in the lust. Alright? And not taking the time to look to see if the things spoken by the prophets of the Most are true. And the only time they're gonna realize it is when it's too late. Alright? They're gonna realize it when it's too late. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall be moved out of her place. One of the things Jim Rogers also said is that war might cause the collapse. And we see that they're pushing for war right now. The elites pushing for war. Alright? They're using Donald Trump card to push for that war. Alright? It says, in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger, and it shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall turn every man to his own people, and flee everyone to his own land. Alright? Now a sheep when no man take it, they're gonna be wild. Alright, they're gonna be wild. So that's how people are gonna be like, man, they're just fleeing from the country. And that is what you see happening right now, but they're trying to do it discreetly without causing an uproar. But the Most High reveal it unto us through his spirit. So therefore we could come out and give the warning, because Esau not giving the warning. And even if they give the warning, they might not give the whole severity of the situation. Alright, they might just say a financial collapse, and that is it. But we tell you that, guess what? Great insurrection, martial law, World War III, and these things are gonna happen simultaneously. The mark of the beast. This is it. This is the end. This is the day that the Lord been speaking of. Alright? And you seen Esau sounding the alarm, and we sounding even a greater alarm. But 2/3 of Israel, they're not taking heed to it. And it's only when they're gonna be too late, pursuing to Proverbs 127, when destruction cometh upon them like a whirlwind, then they're gonna seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but it's gonna be too late. Like people who saying that they ain't ready to change their life, they ain't ready to follow the Lord, basically. Alright? In that day, they're gonna look to turn to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But in that day, the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai ain't gonna hear them. Verse 15, it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through. Yeah, the scripture says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Because when they don't have food, the scripture says, for very hunger of food and thirst of water. When they hardly have food, people, they ain't gonna be worrying about, there's my friend. My friend have food, my friend might give me some food. Nah, they're gonna break in the house and they're gonna take that food. The scripture says the love of many shall wax cold. In that day, all friendship shall cease. Alright? This is Nahum chapter 3 verse 17. It says, thy crown are as the locust, and thy captains as the great locust. And that is who? That is your government, all right? These people in the parliament, all right? The president, whoever the case is. Those people up in society, which camp in the hedges in the cold day. But when the sun ariseth, they flee away, and their place is not known where they are. So yeah, you might be seeing them now. You might be seeing the president now. You know, the government, all these wealthy people will be seeing them now. But guess what? In the days of trouble, and you're seeing it happening now, they're fleeing from the country. All right, they're fleeing from the country. They're fleeing and going into these bunkers because they know at any moment the global elite could just trip the alarm and then everything goes crashing down. All right, they know at any moment it could happen, so they preparing themselves. So they're fleeing. That is why it said that their place is not known. Hey, what bullshit is that going on, Satan? Yeah. Verse 18, it says, thy shepherds slumber, O king of Assyria. Thy nobles shall dwell in the dust. Thy people is scattered upon the mountains, and no man gathered them. And that is what's going to happen. The scripture said, if you trust in Egypt, you're going to be ashamed, and I'll bring it out. All right? Because pursuant to Isaiah 28 verse 15, it says they made a league with death and hell. But the scripture said death and hell are going to be ashamed, basically. Do the overflowing scourge come, it's going to overflow thee. Because you thinking that, hey, well, now if the economy collapses, I'm going to just, trust in the government about pension plan, our money in the bank, wherever the case is, everything will be fine. But nah, you're not supposed to put trust in that. You're supposed to put your trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It says, verse 19, there is no healing for thy bruise. So Babylon ain't going to be built up. All right? It says, thy wound is grievous. All they that hear the bruit of thee shall clap their hand over thee. For upon whom had not thy wickedness passed continually? That is why the Palestinians, they glorying right now, because they see America falling. But the Lord said, rejoice not thou whole Palestina. All right? So this war, this destruction going to be worldwide, because the Lord coming to establish his kingdom. So the Lord coming to purge the whole earth so that Israel could dwell safely alone. All right? This is Isaiah chapter 36 verse 5. It says, I say, sayest thou, but they are but vain words. I have counsel and strength for war. Now, on whom dost thou trust, that thou rebellest against me? So the Lord preparing for war, the Lord preparing for your destruction, but you putting your trust in kings and princes. All right? You're supposed to put your trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because Babylon is fallen, and nobody cannot bring her back up. Because great is the arm of the Most High that can take her down. That is why I see the economic situation of the world in right now, it crumbling. And all these global financial experts, they giving warning. They showing you that, guess what? That collapse imminent, it coming. It's only a matter of when. And falling, this might be the year. This might be the year. And we hoping this is the year that the Most High bring that collapse. Verse 6, it says, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce in. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. And that is what's going to happen. They say we're going to heal it. They're going to try to heal it. They're going to implement that chip. And when they implement that chip, say, well, we're going to stabilize the economy with this microchip, which is the mark of the beast. That's going to be that broken reed in your hand. It's going to stab you in the hand, because when the Lord comes, the Lord going to destroy you along with Babylon. All them that take that mark of the beast, that chip, that RFID chip, thinking that, that is just the government, we are helping the situation, and not wanting to take heed to the prophets, to the sound of the alarm, that there is the mark of the beast. Guess what? That is your blood upon your own head. We gave our warning. All right? This is the last precept here. Instead of verse 1. It says, and after Revelation 18, verse 1, it says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. And he cried with a mighty and strong voice. He cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. Now, Babylon the Great, I ain't talking about Babylon back then. Alright? Talking about Babylon, this Babylon now, which is modern day America. Alright? And to prove it, when you go back to Jeremiah 49, the Lord's taken and destroyed Babylon just like how he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. But during the time of John, Babylon wasn't even a empire no more. It wasn't a beast anymore. Alright? The Medo-Persian Empire already took them down. Alright? And now they don't even exist no more. So who's modern day Babylon? Talking about America, city of confusion. It says Babylon the Great is fallen and has become the habitation of devils. And that is when the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai destroyed with over 200 million missiles. And the whole of every foul spirit and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Now guess what? That whole stock market, how the nations was made rich off of fornication. Alright? Unjust weights. And all nations become rich off that. Because America being made rich off our backs, and all the nations being made rich with her. Alright? Through that stock market, through her delicacies. Alright? But the nations seeing her crumbling right now. That is why you see they pulling away. They're trying to form their own currency. Alright? That is why you see these things happening. The petrodollar. Alright? You see they found the BRICS currency. Because they want to come away from that dollar because they see Babylon crumbling. And what you people need to do, talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, is to forsake Babylon. The scripture said, come out of her, my people. The next verse is verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, and be ye not partakers of our sins, and receive not of our plagues. Now when verse 4 going to happen, is when the Lord come with them charge to deliver the elect, and he can say, Ba'al Ma'al. Alright? He can say, come up. But for as of now, the means in forsaking Babylon to come out of her is by what? Is by turning back to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai and forgetting that worldly living, that lifestyle that America pushes. And come back to your right senses. You women need to get in subjection to your men. You proud as hell. You men need to stop being effeminate. Forsake Babylon and her lifestyle. And turn back to Yahweh Hashem Shai, or the lifestyle of Babylon will destroy you. And with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh Hashem Shai, Hashem Haraka Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great mercy do not rule well. Salutations to the men of the whole land, sincere elect. This is Makazah saying Shalom.